Alrighty, today is the final episode of season 1 here. I think you guys can work out from that just how things went in that Lyon reverse fixture. Anyway, it is the final game of the season. It is the final Premier League. Unfortunately, we did not make it to the Europa League final, if you guys couldn't tell. But anyway, since you guys were last here, I believe we played Burnley at Turf Moor. Go through the highlights of the goals just now. We can see, but yeah, it was actually a tight game. I felt like Burnley certainly went for in the second half. We were certainly on top in the first, but towards the second half, I certainly felt like there was a chance that Burnley could nick a point from us, and that'd be pretty tough. But they made the mistake there. A terrible back pass. Pope left in no man's land, and well, Anthony Martial does the rest. Actually, it was in the third minute. Wow, did not feel like that was in the third minute, but yeah, good performance by the team. Happy Martial there, player of the match. We're lovely to see that. And you know, I was feeling like we could, turn the game around against Lyon. And yeah, it just didn't happen. Paul Pogba went off in the 37th minute with an injury. He's got an arm injury. I sent him to a specialist for the next, I think, 3-4 weeks. So he's done for the season, unfortunately. There wasn't a lot of action this one, I'm going to be honest. We had chances, but they were poorly executed, and when you poorly execute chances, you don't go far. And I think looking back at it now, I think we need to figure out where we went wrong. I think that team's good enough. I really do think that team is good enough, but I think there's more questions than answers in what I need to do. I'm happy with the midfield, but do we need an extra striker? Do we need to go out and get Erling Haaland or someone like that to come on and push competition? Martial's banged in the goals, but at the end of the day, if you don't score, you can't really do anything. And I was hoping we get one, and then maybe I thought it could be possible, but it's you don't win everything, and I think that's kind of it's motivation for next season in a way, because now I'm gonna have to think about how we get revenge for this, because we have qualified for the Champions League, and that means we're gonna have to find another gear, because we're gonna need a bigger depth. I'm not gonna be able to play guys like Chong, Gomez each game and get away with it like we did this season, so we are gonna have to make some changes. Anyway, the next game of the season, we played Arsenal. Again, it was a good game. Actually, I think this was probably one of the more even games. I felt like either side could steal it. They did get a red card to Lucas Torreira in the 72nd minute. I thought that might help us get the win, but unfortunately it didn't. Anyway, here you see Chong to Gomez. Gomez with a lovely strike to beat Bern Leno into the bottom left corner. Brilliant game from Angel Gomez, picked up the Man of the Match award. Then we give the ball away to Torreira here, who picks out a brilliant pass pick out of Aubameyang, who gets in between Foster Mensah and my right centre back in Tuanzebe. And Aubameyang doesn't miss them. He's just a world-class player. So that was a poor mistake to make. He did play kind of a rotated squad. No Pogba, no Bruno for that game. So he did kind of, go to the bench, and you can see it's not our full strength team, but I did expect them to, beat Arsenal. I mean, it's not much to ask for. I'll show you guys the table before we start here. So if we win, we relegate Aston Villa, which I feel bad about, but they do have a few players I'm looking at. Martial, 24 goals. I'd love to get up to 25. I think that would be just the icing on the cake, really, for a great season. Liverpool winning the league. They won't get 100 points, but they will probably get 99. So yeah, let's get to the final game of the season. So good, my team selection. Mabry is away on international duty, so I'm gonna call up. I'm gonna call up James Garner, and the reason I'm gonna do that is I feel like he's probably the closest to being, I don't filter it right properly. Take there, my bad. I feel like he's probably the closest to being ready to play. So where is Mr. Garner? Jimmy Garner, where are you? Come on, Jimmy. Where are you at? Where you at, boy? Give him a run on the side today. We'll stick with most of the side. I think we'll give Foster Mensah another game. I'm really unsure what to do with him next season. I think he's a good. He can play a good variety of positions, but ultimately, I might give him a year or 2 year contract and just see what happens really. I swap the hay out. I'm gonna swap the hay out for. I'm gonna give Marco Mola a game. Like he deserves to come in and play a game. Can't play Ethan Laird, unfortunately. Or pardon me, they can't play Dimitri Mitchell. We'll play Ethan Laird out here just to give him some game time. James Garner's gonna come in for Andres Pereira, and that should be our. So we'll go with today. Anyone else? I feel like that's probably the side I want to go with. I do want to get one man on the bench though, because I feel like this could be his last game for us. So I'm gonna work him onto the bench in place of. We'll do in place of Rashford. I don't really think I'm gonna play Rashford anyway, so I'm gonna give Rashford a break, get him ready for next season. But anyway, that is the team we're gonna pick for today's game. It's a pretty strong team, even though it is kind of our, it's our 2 signings and kind of our second 11. So we'll see what happens here. Anyway, we'll play a game with that. I'll just give them that. It's a dead rubber really for us. There's nothing to gain from it. I would like to get Grealish actually potentially. John McGinn would be another one we might have to look at. So we'll definitely have a look at that. Aston Villa lineup if we beat them today. So we'll have a cheeky look. Anyway, first chance here of the game. Corner from Sengui's Under. Greenwood heads it back to Florentino. Florentino to Chong, and that is it. 1-0. Up we go. Teeth Chong, 8th minute finish. His 8th of the season. He's been a really revelation this season. I was a little bit kind of on the fence about whether he would make it here at United, but seemingly he's having a good game. So yeah, happy with that. Great finish. Heaton just gets a paw to it, but not enough to keep it out. Lovely finish. I was going to potentially buy Calvin Stangs and potentially give him a shot, but I think Chong's earned the right for that jersey for a little bit longer. I do have my eye on a left mid right wing that I probably will buy. I'll show you guys in a bit. But anyway, Garner here. Go on, Jimmy. Go on, Jimmy. And CB. Our play there, but that fizzles out the attack here. Hopefully not a mistake here. I'm interested to see this Marco Mola guy develops and how he turns out. He's one of these players I've been having a scout around about. There's a few other players I'm having a little look at, so we'll see with them whether I'm gonna pull the trigger with some younger players or whether I go for maybe a bit more experience. I haven't really thought about what's gonna come up next season, but I do know we need to build the depth behind. We definitely need a centre back as Anwar El Ghazi with an absolute banger there. His 8th of the season, and suddenly Villa back to 1-1 here. Yeah, highlight just it looked doomed from the beginning once we went back to the keeper twice. And that's usually a pretty bad sign. Grealish, lovely assist for El Ghazi, and then just absolutely thunderbolts it past Marco Mola, who has absolutely no chance getting near that one. In fairness, I don't think De Gea would have either. He's pulling the strings. He certainly is. Let's give him, push him out. So, what can we do here, lads? 20 minutes into this game. Pretty even contest. 1-1. A little bit nervous about Mark Mola. Come on. One to hands. Bosu into Garner. Come on, Garner. Look for that pass. That's it. Look for the attack. See if you can find Greenwood. Oh, tries to take him down. Gomez stays on his feet. Gomez, have a smash. Oh, Tom Hayton keeping that one out. I don't know how he managed to keep that out. That was a brilliant bit of play by Angel. But Senguis to whip it in. Good one. It's trying to find Chong again. Can't quite get the header down, but it's a great chance. Eaton finds Engels, who finds it across to McGinn now. Trezeguet, whose definitely name is not Trezeguet because he's Egyptian. Lovely tackle there, but it goes right back to Grealish. Back to John McGinn, who's just seemingly starting to run the game a little bit too much for my liking. We'll have to, give him a few dirty tackles in the second half. We head to House. What's opening up here? Need to put more pressure on these guys. Ooh. Such a weird highlight this one is. That's the type of play we need to make. Quick pass. Greenwood. Out to Chong. Chong for his second of the game. Go on, Chong. He gets the rebound. He gets the goal. He should have done it the first time. I don't mind about missing the first time. The rebound is what matters. We go up 2-1 here at Villa Park. Lovely interception by Garner. Greenwood then with the assist. Actually doesn't get the assist, interesting enough. So it was just a solo effort from Chong. Lovely job there. Just plays into the back of the net, we'll take that every day of the week. The 2 on this one, 2 goals for Chong, 8.5 rating so far, so he's having a good day at the office. We've had 3 chances to their none, but we're only 2-1 up, so we need to be a little bit cautious about. Danny Drinkwater is a player who massively fell off after going to Chelsea. What a fall off the face of the earth. Wasn't he the captain for Leicester during their incredible season where they won the title? So that's just such a weird one, but there's a lot of those Leicester players have kind of, moved on. Anyway, half-time approaching. I'll be happy to go in 2-1 up. 3-1 would be lovely. John McGinn picking up his 9th yellow, and that is the dressing room. So, Aston Villa going down as we say things. I'm pleased how things are going, but keep it up. Yeah, exactly. I'm happy how things are going, lads. A little bit more firepower will be good. I'll probably give Martial about 35 minutes to make an impact. I think that will be just about right for Anthony to get one more goal, hopefully under his accolades. Out to Gilbert. On, dispossess him. Back to McGinn. I'd love to get McGinn sent off, but he's a really good player in real life and in this game. Trezeguet's got space. Close him down, lads. Close him down. Trezeguet with the free shot. Thankfully, not on target. But yeah, rough start to the second half. Too easy. Got to be a little bit more, compact at the back there. But anyway, I think it's about time we bring on Anthony Martial. Greenwood. It's a good game, but to be honest, no offense to Greenwood, I think he's going to be fantastic in a few years' time, but I just don't think he's ready now. I don't think he's going to be ready next season, so we'll go with Martial. The rest of the bench, I'll probably bring Juan Mata on, but I'm not sure who I'll bring him on for just yet. I'll have to decide that one. Anthony Martial coming on. I think we'll give Mata about 30 minutes. Got a chance here. I was press pause there, but we'll let this one run. Fosu. Fosu meant to look back post, doesn't quite get it there. Full to El Ghazi, and suddenly Aston Villa are on the counter here. El Ghazi, oh dear lord, this is going to be 2-2, isn't it? El Ghazi, yeah, too easy. It looked like we were going to go down the other end and beat them, but unfortunately we have capitulated that one. That's a goal from nothing, really. So what were my 2 centre backs doing? My centre backs focused on number 20, is that Namata or something? Navata? I don't know what his name is, the striker they got from the Belgian league, but yeah, really poor in our half there. Not happy. Samata, I knew it was something Mata, but I couldn't figure out what it was. Anyway, we're going to bring on our Mata here. One Mata is going to come on for... I have to do a bit of shuffling here. So, Strong's going to go out there. Gomez is going to go to the left. Mata's going to play central. He's going to play a support role. And... bring any other substitutes on. Lingard's played 20 times. Perez played 24. Might stick with that. Or I might bring Dalot on. Should I bring Dalot on? I'm going to swap these around. I want to see what this is like. Dalot hasn't played her all year, so he might be a bit weak, but give him an attack role. He should be alright with that. I want to see what these guys can do. So, wing back attack. That's what I like to see. I wonder if... I do think Ethan Laird could potentially push out either Dalot or Wan-Bissaka, but that would be a bit of a tricky situation. But anyway, we're playing out from the left back here. Dalot, Twansibi, his pressure's on. Of course, Twansibi playing against his former loan club in Aston Villa. Martial's got a free run here. Anthony Martial has the shot. Garner, Gomez have the shot. It's blocked again. Chong looks out. Dalot has a look. Can't quite find the shot. Gets the ball back. The rebound gives up to El Ghazi. He's having a fantastic game. Seemingly everything he touches turns to gold today. But anyway, Trezeguet. House. Come on, that ball was there, lads. He's got... Oh, come on. Can't let them play out from the back like that. It's too easy. Samata. Oh, no. Well, Aston Villa have a chance. They have a slim chance. But they have a chance. And that all came from absolutely, we just have to play the back too easily. Really poor stuff. Samata splits. That's Twansibi and Bai. They're Premier League quality defenders getting beaten by a BTEC Wesley. So, what's happening there, lads? Really? I feel like we have to go with this. I feel like Villa have probably done enough to save themselves, maybe, but we'll have to find out if they have. Dalla, come on, Dalla. Let's see if we can whip something in here. Would have been handball. Martial, get his 20. Oh my. Oh my, Anthony. I thought that was it. I was convinced he couldn't miss, and yeah, he misses. It's like, what can he miss? No, he can't. Surely he can't miss, and he misses. Like, you know, commentator's worst nightmare. I was already thinking what I was gonna say about the goal. Connor gives the ball up away there. Sillily tackles Smata again. Twinsibi's got to do something there. Great tackle, Twinsibi. Great tackle there. Starting to question whether you still thought you were at Aston Villa with the way you've been playing today, mate. With the way you've been letting, you know, their players have the freedom of Villa Park. I think that's what I'd describe it as. Gilbert back post to Trezeguet with the header, and I'll take that over the bar. But we are living dangerously here. There's still 15 to go here. I feel like if Villa win this, they deserve to stay up, but things that simple in sport, is it? Drink water. Could they get a fourth? Nope. Bye with the header away. Grealish with the ball. Very much their playmaker. Lovely interception by Mata. Suddenly the counter's on. Anthony Martial. He does not have ease everything. Oh my. I thought he was going to absolutely smash it in. I was just holding off and saying he's going to smash it in. Usually he doesn't care. He just wants to score goals, but not quite. Mata, back post. Can't find the open man. Garner here. Back to Ethan Laird, and that attack wrapped up. Unfortunately, not a pretty game. This is, I don't know. I think we might leave this one behind. Dalla finds Mata. Come on, lads, find something. Florentino, Garner whips out to Ethan Laird. Laird, have it, crack my son. Oh, that would have been an absolute screamer from Ethan Laird. He deserved that one. But unfortunately, the post or crossbar denies him, and that probably might be it, I think. I think fair play to Villa if they stay up with this result, because they've been the better side. I mean, I don't think they would have scored those goals. We had De Gea net, but fair play. They have survived. Wow. Well, fair play to Aston Villa. That's all I'm going to say. Fair play to Aston Villa. Better team today won. I mean, Anwar El Ghazi had an absolute barn burner of a game. We didn't do enough in that game, unfortunately. Heath Chong with 2 goals. I can't fault what he did in that game, but at the end of the day, we didn't play good enough. So Bournemouth are going to play Europa League football. That's mind blowing to me, really. Very much surprised that Arsenal in 11th, Wolves in 12th. Didn't see that coming at all. Aston Villa survive. Wow. I was hoping to get Jack Grealish, but I think I'm going to leave him there because of that. Southampton going down. That is rough. That's rough. That form is not good enough. I'm going to make them work tomorrow. But yeah, that is the first season done and dusted. So yeah. Oh, wow, Norwich are they? Interesting. 7 there, but we'll just have to see what happens with that one, I guess. So yeah, bit of a shock that one is. But you know, you gotta give credit where credit's due. So Newcastle have a few players I'm gonna have a look at. Definitely gonna have a look at Miron. I like Sam Maximin, he's a very good player. I'll have a look at the Longstaff brothers just to see if there's anything there. But Bravka might be one I might have a little, you know, see if he can do a snipe at. I don't think he's a relegation release because he doesn't, unfortunately, so it might be difficult to get him. They have CBG at the wheel. David Fay is definitely a player I'm gonna pull the trigger on. He's wanted by Udinese. He's got a 22.5 or 23.5? 22.5. So I'm pretty confident I'm gonna go for him. I feel like it'd be a no-brainer to put him in. So we'll have a look at that one. Takuri, I don't think has a release clause, unfortunately, so I don't think we'll be able to get our hands on him. Fortunately not, so yeah, that's a bit disappointing. Hannah's a player I want to keep an eye on for the future, although I don't think I want to pay 23.5 for him. I think how much they paid for him? They paid 16, didn't they, or something? 0.75, so they did pay up for him. I'll have to think about that one, but Southampton's the really... I didn't see this coming at all, really. I'm really surprised this. They got Colwater Peters. He's a fantastic player. So another surprise. A bad player, Nathan Redmond, is he? He's not the worst in the world. It's definitely worse out there. close. We'll have a look at him anyway, just to see what what's going on with him. We'll see if there's anything there. Danny Ings. You know what? I know he's played for Liverpool. We're gonna have a look at him. We're just gonna see what's there. And James Ward-Prowse actually. Ooh, how much is Prowsey worth? Okay, well we'll get a scout report on him. But I do like James Ward-Prowse, midfielder. Box to box, I like that. He's worth a lot. I mean, corners, crossing. He could be an upgraded Andreas Pereira, maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see about that. But yeah, I'll if we can get him cheap, I'd pay 40 million for him probably. We'll just have to see. Really, he's got good determination, vision, work rate. Indeed. Oh, I love that. But yeah, so let's have a look at the Aston Villa again. Marco Molo, not the best game for Marco Molo, but hey. Gomez set for pay increase. I don't want that at all. Received 40 million and the bonus paid out. So transfer talk. We do have 140. Damn, I probably should have put that 60 million in already. So that'll be 80 million probably after we buy Florentino Luis. So it's not as much as I was hoping to wiggle with, but can I move a bit more wage budget around? I'll take 148 probably. I think that'll probably be enough, but it's gonna be a bit tricky. I think we need a centre back. I think we need another midfielder. So that's 1, 2, left wing, right wing player, potentially De La Feo. I think he'd be cheap, good option. I think he'd play up to about 50 million players. So that's 3, and I think a forward signing. I feel like we need a striker as well. So that's what I'll be looking for. What we get is going to be a bit tricky. I feel like we have to buy Florentino Luis, although I should have bought him earlier. I really think I should have. We'll have to see. Midfield wise, I'm going to see if I can eke out another, another deal maybe, and see if we can, get some money. Selling wise, now that's the interesting. I'd love to be able to sell Sergio Romero. He's up for selling any day of the week now. See who else I would sell. Yeah, Lindelof's free to leave as well. Keep McTominay for this season, but I'd love to get a better replacement. James Garner, he's good. He's not quite the finished package yet, but the potential's there. I'm gonna get him out on loan next season with Champions League. Maybe I might just drop the De La Feo and go for an extra midfielder, but we'll have to see. Mata is free to leave as well. I'd love to get him off the books. Odion Igalo left mid-season, so we do need kind of a fourth striker. So there's a lot of good and there's a lot of bad, and it's kind of picking where it is. I mean, Gomez, I think he's going to be a good player for us in a few years' time. 20 flair, I like that. Good acceleration. I think he can be in and around the first team next season. I don't think we need to send him out on loan, although I could be wrong on that one. Teeth Chong, do we need to send him out on loan? It all depends who we get, really. I think there will be a bit of, wheeling and dealing on my side. That's definitely going to be the main thing. I mean, Jimmy Garner's got... Let's me click on this. He wanted about Brentford. Doesn't say what he's wanted for, but he's for a transfer. I'm not going to sell him for any amount of money. So, yeah, good luck getting that one. I think we have the building blocks, but we don't have everything in place so far. I'm happy with the result. I think looking at the Premier League table, as we'll go through here, 24 wins, I think pretty good. 7 draws, that's not bad. 7 losses though, that is kind of where I think we've been a bit poor. Goals, pretty strong in the goals department, but I think the weakness here is the defense. I think we desperately need to clear that up. We only exceeded. Liverpool did put 5 passes. That was down to 10 men. City put 4 passes. Don't remember that one, but that's probably a good thing. But yeah, I think overall 79 points. We're 9 clear of 4th. I thought this season we would be fighting for 4th. So, I think we could take some solace in that. I think we could take some motivation from that, some positives. We can push forward. Let's go through review our competition. So in the league, our best player, Anthony Martial, 24 goals. Bruno Fernandes, the highest average, most assists, Bruno Fernandes. It will be a close one between who I think, whether it's Bruno Fernandes is the best player or Anthony Martial. I think they're both fantastic players. I think you can't go wrong with either of them. In the Europa League, Andreas Pereira scored 6 goals. He was our best player and our best assister. So he's kind of a one-man show. If we can have a look at player stats for just the Europa League. I think it's all for the other ones as well. Daisy played 18 games. Myron Badu's an interesting player. I wouldn't mind having a cheeky look at. I'm definitely going to be looking through him. As you see, Andreas Pereira Man of the Match awards. So pretty good result from that. The FA Cup didn't go to plan. Knocked out in the 5th round by Sunderland. James Garner, highest rated. Matt Garner, T. Chong with goals. Lingard and Greenwood picked up assists. So that wasn't very pretty. We were told to reach semi-final. We didn't do that. So that's kind of a notch down the old belt for us. And the Carabao Cup knocked out in the 3rd round against Nottingham Forest. Yeah, I don't think we really played our best there. So we got a C+. That's not good. But I think qualifying for the Champions League, I think they'll give me, they'll give me another year. I mean, I think I deserve that most of all. So yeah, I'm gonna just see. I think tomorrow, as I skip forward in this game, we will get our, it's like player of the year, and the fans or the supporters club player of the year, all these other cool stats. So hoping that's what we get next. So we'll see. Unfortunately not. So if we don't get it in the next bit, we might have to move on. But yeah, good first season. I think overall we've got work to do. I've got a busy day, to try and figure out tomorrow what we need. So end of season awards, player of the season, Martial, 44%. I'd agree with that. I think he was the best player we bought this season. Bruno Fernandes, 27%, and Pogba with 18%. So I think they were probably our 3 best players. I think we are a much better player, a much better team when we have those guys in there. So pretty good. Rashford picked up the goal of the season. I can't quite remember this goal off the top of my head, but we'll see it here. Rashford, lovely touch there to get past Reece James. Goes through the tackle. Oh yeah, that was a beauty. I remember that one. That is an absolute beauty. I think I said that was goal of the year contender early on. So I have to agree with that one. That was from the 2-2 game against Chelsea. Signing the season was Senguis Under, interestingly enough. And then the young player of the season was Aaron Wan-Bissaka, 22 years old. Interesting. I did not think he would be counted as a young at 22, but I guess 23 is probably the cutoff for that. Interesting enough, the team of the season, Angel Gomez and Teeth Chong getting in there. I think that's very interesting. I think the rest of the team picks itself. So yeah, I'm definitely surprised by the fact that Gomez and Chong got in there. I think that definitely does kind of make me kind of sit up and be like, oh, okay. So yeah, so season review, I think we can be happy. Match of the season, beating Liverpool. Moment to forget, losing to Liverpool, of course it is. Highest used, my players used, happy with that. Low expectations, I just accept, don't really care. Dynamic updates, I think good times. Let's discuss the plans for next season. Right, this is always the tricky one I always get wrong. Right, a long season, you could break, come back, fully fresh, now aiming for challenge title for next round. Okay, the first was probably the best one, but we'll go through them all and have a little look. Finishing mid-table. I mean, I know Man United have had a bad run, but mid-table is never the goal. Let's be real here. We haven't done a good enough job of ensuring. I disagree with that. I want to take a few moments. The season, we'll be forced to make some changes to the squad to help us turn a profit. No, we're not turning a profit. Yeah, I think that's the one we're going to go with. Right, so we have a bit of mutiny here. Expectations, that sounds something I'm sure we can all agree on. Let's get after it. Sergio, Fred, Andres, and Aaron Wan-Bissaka believe in that. Okay, I'm happy with that. Victor Lindelof, though, does not strike you as a little over ambitious. Victor, you're on the way out. Jesse Lingard's on the way out. Brandon, I'm disappointed. Well, Matt, you're on the way out. Why? I'm disappointed. Diego, disappointed as well that you would, stuff to that. But anyway, and Victor Lindelof, the rest. I say that's exactly what I react to I'm after, because quite frankly, I don't really care about the other guys, what they say. Injury issues. Is there any player here that's had some? I mean, no, Emeren's been injured for a while. Hopefully he can develop. Dimitri Mitchell. Look, I think we're going to have to let him go. I'd love to keep him, but I feel like we've just got to, let him spread his wings and hope for the best, He played 3 games in the FA Cup for the season. He's a good player, but I think he needs to start somewhere else, and I'll report back 29th of July. So that is going to be where I wrap it up here. Guerrero wins top goal scorer. Fair play to him, 27 goals. Martial, 24. I feel like he's a bit better, but anyway, we'll work on that next season. We definitely will. That's the plan. But hopefully we can beat Aguero next season. He's 31 now, so Martial's still young and hungry. So we'll have to see. Golden Glove, De Gea coming in 3rd. I think De Gea probably could have done better, but yeah, that's all we have time for today, guys. I've kind of gone a bit longer here as I kind of done the end of season kind of wrap up. Hope you guys didn't mind that too much, but yeah, looking forward to the next episode already. I want to see what you bring in. I'm looking forward to the challenge next season, Champions League as well. Thank God, I'm looking forward to that most of all, but we'll just have to see what happens from there. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoy. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Season 2 coming up next episode. I'm so excited for that, guys. I hope you guys are too. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, enjoy, and I'll see you guys very, very soon.